3 days on the Gerard Trail. Day 2 is our long haul. 16 miles from Cow Run to Wolfkiel as we cross from the east side to the west side of Oil Creek State Park. Spiderwebs. Good morning. It is day 2. Slept awesome last night. I'm up here, still owls out, grabbing our food bags. The sky isn't as orange as it was a few minutes ago, but a little cloudier today than yesterday. We expected that. Beautiful, beautiful night. It's still probably 62 or so, 63. And let me grab all the bear bags for everybody. It stayed nice and comfortable. I was pretty warm all night. I sleep warm anyway. And even with my summer quilts, I stayed toasty, toasty warm. Which is nice after a winter where you go to bed and it would be like 45, and then you wake up and it'd be like 10 or 15. But we're gonna have our breakfast and get a start. It is just before 6 a.m. And we've got 16 miles to go. So we're gonna leave camp heading that way. We're gonna go, I don't know, another 5 miles or something like that, 6 miles. That's gonna be more than that. We're gonna go a ways up this side of the river to the north end before we cross over and come back down. We'll be camping out over that way at Wolfkiel shelter. Hopefully Wolfkiel is as nice as Cow Run. This is awesome here. Absolutely awesome. So, all right, I'm gonna take the food down. We'll get some chow in our bellies and we'll get going. So we have had our breakfast. It is 6:59. We're packing down. I'm just getting started. I finished up my breakfast. Dragon's done. Adam's halfway through. Donnie's wrapping up. And I don't have much to do. That just puts away real quick. And then we will be on the trail. So awesome place. I can't say enough how much this little shelter area, this little camp spot, is just awesome. So, all right, I'm gonna get packed up, get on trail. We're packed and we are off. Saying goodbye to this very nice shelter area, hitting the trail, and I think our turn is right here, right out of camp. So today should be interesting. Looking at the map last night, there's a little bit of uphill, downhill throughout, but nothing really bad. Even at the north end where we go down into the valley, cross the river and come back up, it doesn't look all that bad. We do have a couple of bailout options where we can cut the trail short if we want to. I'm gonna try to do the whole loop all the way up and around, so we got plenty of time. Still all going to the same spot, so if we split up and do different things, it's all good. You always gotta hike your own way. Do what works for you. But as you can tell, it is significantly less sunny today. The clouds have rolled in, which is fine. We all got a little bit of sunburn yesterday, and a little break from that would be nice. We really lucked out. It was supposed to rain all day yesterday originally, and rain all day today originally. And it looks like we're gonna not see rain until about 4 o'clock in the morning. And then probably light rain on our way out, so not so bad. I am sure there is going to be plenty to see, so I'll bring it back as we approach stuff. Can't beat this first thing in the morning. So, a tree recently came down. We just passed another one where they just cut it up, but when this one came down, it took a few with it. Yeah, it took a couple trees with it.
He's like, just imagine this place covered in snow.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be incredible.
So we're about 2.5 miles in, and just came up a little incline. And as we come around this top end here, we should pass what's called Plum Dungeon. I guess it's creek or Plum Dungeon Run. And there's supposed to be some falls. Thought that might be one I just crossed a minute ago, but that's way too small to be on a map. And I looked at the map. You probably got a little bit further to go. But I'm listening. I definitely hear water running up ahead of us. So hopefully we got a view of some nice waterfalls. Either way, this forest is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And all right, so Adam's behind me. Dragon and DB are behind Adam. I'm gonna try to cruise this. We're just trying to keep a pace. We have a lot of miles to go. And try not to wear ourselves out, just enjoy it. So here we are, Plum Dungeon Falls. I'm gonna leave my pole right here. I can take it with me because this looks kind of steep. I'm gonna check this out. Oh, there's a overlook down here, very cool. Or a bench or an overlook or something. Wow, this is quite the ravine. Trail of Geology Site 10. So somewhere there's probably information about Plum Dungeon. So there's the falls over there. Can't really see them clearly with the GoPro. Use the phone here for a minute. And yeah, kind of obscured through the trees. But very, very nice. Very, very nice area.
Kurt, what'd you
So,
see?
they're across the way there.
Yep.
A little obscured, but it's a nice spot. They're at the top of Plum Dungeon, well, at least the top where the trail goes across. This is really nice.
It's like a slip and slide. It's all bottom now.
It is.
It's a nice place to cool off in the summertime.
Yeah, you get a lot of water running through here. It's probably a really nice swimming hole. Let's see.
I wouldn't say swimming. I'd say more like
Well, yeah, cooling hole.
you know, to wash yourself off.
So, there's a couple options here to get across. Could go on that way. Could go on any number of ways. And everybody followed me for some dumb reason. How many times I told you guys, don't follow me? I never go the right way. I think you're supposed to go that way. But Plum Dungeon. Very nice. Now I know why this is marked on the map. It's very nice. We are about 3.7 miles or so in for the day, and 6 miles from the very north end before we cross and come back down if we go all the way up. And it's just been like this the whole way so far today. Just these little ridges. This is unnamed water, at least on my map. Today has been a lot less sunny, but a lot more humid. You can tell weather is coming. The humidity has stayed pretty high, so probably a good thing the sun's not out, because it'd be brutal right now. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Oh, we got a cool bridge coming. Oh, it's so nice and cool right here. Check that out. That is really cool. Wow, that's gorgeous. I just came up from that really cool bridge, and I'm gonna show you straight. That's a level shot. You look away, there's Donnie, DB, and way ahead of him is Dragon. And it's not super steep, but it is consistent. That's a consistent climb. Whew. This is when you just pace and you just go, make it to the top. I can't tell if Dragon turned up there that levels off, if he just stepped off the trail for a view or something. Guess we'll find out. We are 6 miles in. We're like almost to Boughton Falls, or Boughton Run. And we just got this spot here. It's a really cool stream. It's coming along the road, or along the trail, and it's just pouring out of the rocks up here. You know, a pipe here to let it drain through. Still going across the trail a little bit. So yeah, we're 6 miles in. About 10 to go for the day, and everybody's doing pretty good. Everybody's feeling pretty good, so I think we're all going to try to make it around all the way. I think this is really the first section of rhododendrons I've seen, like consistently like this. It's nice. There's been a lot of diversity. There's been a lot of diversity in the plants, the trees, just kind of the views. We were just talking about that. We stopped for a minute, and there's not a lot of big scenic views, but the scenery is well makes up for it. Yesterday we saw a lot of historic stuff, a lot of oil history stuff, and today we've seen very little. Some things here and there, like a old barrel out in the woods here or there, but we haven't seen any old wells out here. And as we approach the Drake Museum, which is the oil museum up here, we might see some more up at this end towards Titusville, but I don't know. So 2 days, 2 completely different experiences, and then we're basically on the same section of trail. We're still on the east side of the Oil Creek. So very nice so far. Beautiful scenery. The sun has stayed present but obscured for most of the day, which is really helping with the humidity, because the humidity is really high. If it was sunny like it was yesterday, we'd all have melted by now. It would have been rough. So it's a little cooler than it was yesterday. That's helping too. So we just keep moving, and I'm happy that I brought the Osprey instead of Teton pack. I ate a pound on that, but this ventilated system back here, the Osprey anti-grav system, is just letting the air flow through and keeping me pretty cool. Okay, here's a spot that is probably usually underwater. There's millions of chipmunks here. And you got a couple of sidewalks, boardwalks. It's just peaceful. So I think we're gonna try to get up to the Drake Museum before we stop for lunch. Or that's where we'll stop for lunch. That'll put us, we should be up there about noon. It is, let's see, we're still on course for that. 10:52. 12:30. It might be a little closer to 1, depending on what we see at Bottom Falls. But some of these sections we can really cruise on like this. It's kind of flat, and there hasn't been anything really rocky. Trail has been in really good shape, aside from that one down tree that looked like it had just come down recently. Everything else has been cleared out of the way. The trail maintenance here is immaculate. There's footbridges. Everything's very well taken care of. So a lot of love shown this trail, and it shows. Made it to Bottom Falls. I think that's how it's pronounced. It is Boughton, Bottom Falls. Had to walk significantly less distance to get this vista of the falls from the last one.
Yeah.
It's right on the trail. Falls right there. This is pretty cool. This is a tree, I don't know if it got struck by lightning. Looks a little burnt there, but half of it fell that way, and half of it fell that way. That's because I don't think I've ever seen that before, where a tree split right down the middle, or like two trunks of a tree just fell like that. Now maybe they were pushed, I don't know. Maybe they were coming down, but it's pretty neat. We are now in mile 7, somewhere near 7.2, 7.3, something like that, for the day. We just passed an overlook. It looks out over this valley. I didn't record it. because that'll give you something to see when you come out. You should come out and check this place out, definitely. Another one of the many, many little bridges that make this trail so nice. Cuts down on a lot of the sharp little ravine climbs you gotta do. And I'm gonna guess when this is rainy out here, some of these are flowing pretty good. But it is very, very nice to have those little bridge accesses across. We're probably about 3 miles or so, I'd say. It's just a rock. We're about 3 miles from the Drake Well Museum. We did hear a train run up that track. Don't know if they're just testing it, moving the train from one end to another. Don't know. But it does sound like it's running, at least in some capacity. Now we're not planning on taking the train, but it's good to hear it running. And then lunchtime will be coming up shortly. So once we get to the next cutoff, there should be a sign there, but I think it's going to be about 3 miles, 2.5 to 3 miles from Drake Well. And we should be coming across that pretty soon. All right, we are about halfway for the day. We just passed those switchbacks to take you across. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4 of us. Everybody's pushing on. So we've only got, I thought it was 2.5 miles from that point down to Drake Well. It's only 1.5 miles. So it's mostly downhill. We just did the only climb. It feels like a climb right now because we're all ready for lunch, but we're gonna walk like this for a little bit, and then we descend down into the valley over to Drake Well. And we say, ooh, skunk. Woo. The Drake Well, and we will stop for lunch. I'm gonna take my shoes off. I might even change my socks at that point. My feet are tired. We're only like maybe a mile distance wise from what we did all day yesterday, and we're only halfway for today, so it's gonna be a little slow going for the last half of the day, but it's all right. We got time. That is the end of the east side. We are at the far end of the trail. We're gonna cross over Oil Creek, and we are going to head down to Wolfkiel. But first, we got some things we gotta take care of. Food, socks, and if I can get down there, my feet are going in that creek. I'm gonna cool them off. So we're gonna find, oh, there's a bench there.
People swimming.
Picnic table over there.
If we get out of the museum, we might find like...
I'm trying to remember if there's picnic tables down there. But yeah, another bridge. And a Drake Well Museum and Park.
I want to step over this so far if I can.
That's what happens when you're over the distance you hiked the day before, and you're still just over halfway to where you gotta go. Oh no, I'm just gonna walk down here. I'll roll over. So nice. Trying to see if there's any picnic tables or anything down here. I don't remember if there are. I don't know how far I want to walk. There's not. Alright, we're gonna find a spot for our lunch, and then we'll carry on. Alright, so we came down over there, we crossed the bridge, and we now are icing our feet in the river. The water is so cold. It feels really nice. Really, really nice.
This shit will dry it for you.
This beautiful day. It's warming up a little bit. The humidity feels like it's dissipating, but we're not under the canopy anymore.
I
So we're gonna relax for a little bit. We still got 6 to 7 miles to go, and we're gonna take our time. And then I think I'm down here. I don't know if I'm in frame. 6 to 7 miles to go, and then we'll be at camp. And that's gonna be a short camp day. I get to camp probably go to bed pretty early. All right, we have had our lunch. We have cooled our feet off in the river, charged up our devices, relaxed, had some ibuprofen, which will help. Feet are sore, still sore, so just getting started right now is gonna suck. Once I warm up, I put on different socks, so kind of getting used to the new socks on my feet and just starting to move, and they'll hurt later. It is what it is. That's what happens when you do longer trails. Things hurt, but it's nice. The sun has come out. Again, it doesn't feel as humid as it did before, but of course we stopped moving, so we weren't sweating. Now we start the east side of the Gerard Trail. I'm sorry, the west side of the Gerard Trail. We're on the west side, heading back south. This has a bumblebee. It's a huge bumblebee. So, feel good though. After eating, coming down that last side, we all kind of felt it. We knew we needed lunch. We're tired. We were stopping here and there, taking little breaks, but we did that like 9 to 10 miles just straight through. We just cooked through it. We figured we'd be at camp around 6 or so now, after our lunch, maybe 7. It doesn't matter. It's gonna be one of those days where we get to camp, eat, get right in the hammock. Gonna need a tarp tonight because we got rain on the way, and we're most likely going to be walking out of here in rain. So I opted to wear the socks I was going to use tomorrow if it was dry today, like right now, swap into those, and then just give my feet a break. And tomorrow I brought my sealskins. They're gonna be a little warm, but I'd rather have my feet dry inside of those. Okay, this way, dry inside of those, and not, because they really kind of grip inside the shoe, and not sliding around in wet shoes, because if it's raining, my shoes are gonna get wet. So it's just easier on the feet if you can keep your feet from sliding around when they're wet. So all right, and we gotta see if we can find some water. Now, we were right along Oil Creek, and we probably could have filtered that. I probably wouldn't find, but there's some people swimming right there and people fishing up the way a little bit, or right on the edge of town. So we were gonna go over to the Drake Well Museum and see if they had water over there, because somebody said they might. There was no water pumps at this park like we had yesterday, at this section of the park like we had yesterday. So we decided to just go ahead, hit the trail. We know it's about 2 miles to the first like stream on the map that's listed on the map, but we, on the other side, we crossed a bunch of little water sources that weren't listed. So we know we gotta go at least 2 miles to find water, and from what we understand, the climb back out of here is not bad at all. That's what we were told. So I guess we'll see how truthful that is. And oh, boardwalk. I think this is where we sign in for the side. I'm sure Adam has already started. And Donnie are ahead. Donnie DB. And yes, Adam has signed in. I will sign in on this side, and then we'll continue on. So not only is it a boardwalk we got across there, but we've got stairs. Lots of them. We'll see how my feet feel about that. And we're already seeing, we're 5 minutes down the trail, we're already seeing water flowing in places, so I think we'll be fine on water. I don't think we'll have to wait 2 miles. Okay, well, we, hold on a second. There we go. We found this little water crossing before the one on the map. About a mile, that's about halfway from what we thought. We were able to fill up on water. Got some water, filtered some. Packs are heavy again. And something here is pollinating, making me want to sneeze. It's fun. But yeah, it feels good. All I really had in my bottle was some tea that I made, some cold tea. Made it for lunch, thinking that we'd find water, like a water spigot down at that park, and we did not. And probably would have been okay filtering out of Oil Creek, but we decided to chance it, and we're okay. So we're all good. Back on the trail we go, and still got some distance to go. We didn't really make it all that far. Beautiful section of trail. So when we got water, Dragon, Adam's way ahead of us. He got into cruise mode and he's gone. So he might be at camp by now, who knows. And Dragon took off, and then Donnie took off, DB, and I've just been strolling. I've just been enjoying it. I know where I'm going. Beautiful, beautiful day right now. Way sunnier than I thought it was going to be. And that's blue skies. They're supposed to cloud up as the day went on. But this is gorgeous. I'm just out here enjoying myself now. So we're at, well, I'm at 11.4 for the day. And these mileages may not be exact. I'm using my phone to track this. And Maprika does a pretty good job. But if you had two of the same exact phones with the same exact app on it, and two people were walking exactly the same path, they would be different. So this looks like another beautiful spot. Oh, signs. We've got signs. Let's see what this is. 2.5 miles. All right. Oh, Wolfkiel area. So it takes a little bit to get around that spot to the shelter. So we're going that way. So I think it's pronounced Wolfkiel. Wolfkiel or Wolfkiel. So 2 miles from the Drake Well where we had lunch. 2.5 miles to the shelter area, or at least the Wolfkiel area. The Wolfkiel area may be bigger than just the shelter. So I think I see DB right ahead of me. You see, this is, I don't see, there's usually signs at these. This is not marked. They're right there, and it's not a marked waterway. You really gotta come out to Oil Creek. If you're into backpacking, even day hiking, there's, well, when the car camping opens up, that could get pushed back. I don't know when they're gonna open that up here. But you could day hike a lot of these. There's loops. You saw that trail back there. There's different trails that come through. There's snowshoe trails. Let's go snowshoe slash cross-country skiing trails. There's all kinds of options, but it's just gorgeous here. gotta say about this spot is just wow. Just wow. Just soaking it all in. This is beautiful right here. Very nice. So I think our mileage is going to be less than predicted. I think it's going to be about 14 miles, not 16. We're at 12.9 right now. And I'm not 3 miles from that camp. I can hear, just heard it sound like a parked vehicle close the door or something. I heard a car because you can drive up that spot. So heard a door close, so I know we're close to that lot, and people may park there, use that as a trailhead. All right, so that is Miller's Falls. So not a big set of falls. But I imagine when the water is running through here, that's pretty nice. It's still pretty nice. Have I mentioned how beautiful this is here? So nice. So it looks like it's gonna be about 14.2 miles to where you get off for the shelter. So when I was looking at the map, the spot I saw is that shelter parking is not where the shelter is. That's actually up a little bit. So I'm guessing people use that as a trailhead. There's past a couple people. Oh, and here's a crew. When we get up here, the shelter will be on our right, about 0.62 miles or something like that. It's not bad. What's up? So a little bit over what I said a little bit earlier. I thought about 14.2, 14 and a half. And here we are at the Wolfkiel. 400 yards in, and it is relaxing time. Excited about that, Adam?
Yes, I am.
Now,
I told you that break killed me, so I've been...
want you to know, Adam made it to that spot 40 minutes before I did. Speedy. Now like I said earlier, I figured he probably hit a stride and just went, and that's exactly what he said. He's like, I had to start going, felt good, and just went with it. And that's part of when you're hiking with a group, sometimes you just hike your own way. You want to hike fast? Hike fast. You want to hike slow? Hike slow. We all know where we're going. We're all adults. Donnie may have turned around taking the road. I haven't seen her for a minute. But yeah, very, very, very nice. Oh, we got a bridge into the shelter. Does that mean there's water right there? Is there water in there?
I wouldn't drink it.
Well, no, but is there enough flow in it you can kind of splash around in it like a bird?
No, it's kind of dry.
It's kind of dry. No bird bath here. All right, we're gonna get down there, get up there, find some trees, get our gear set. It will be a tarp night, even though it looks nice up there. Right? I think they're still calling for rain. I had signal a little bit ago. I don't know if I do now. One of us might. We'll check for weather and see what we're in store for. We are fully anticipating rain, and we are all okay with that. It is what it is. Yes, that really came from him. So we are at camp, obviously. We've been here for, oh, look how dirty that is. We're at camp and we got everything set up. I'm there, Dragon's there, Adam's there, Donnie's over there. We had a hell of a time finding trees to set up, and the tent sites were no good, so we came back over to, like we did last night, by the shelters, and we're eating as much food as we can so we don't have to carry it tomorrow. So we're just having like a bonanza here. This is first dinner.
I'm on second dinner.
Oh, you're already on second dinner.
Yeah.
The Dragon's ahead of the game. And Donnie's had some ramen noodles and some mashed potatoes, and now he's having some coffee and trying to lighten our packs as much as possible. So that's what we got going on.
Placed a ton of calories that we burned.
Yes, lots of them.
Shelter again tonight.
I got my kilt spread out on the ground, so.
All right, so it's just before 9:30, and we are all in our hammocks. It has been a long day. Good day, but a long day. And we got almost as long of a day tomorrow. So it's probably gonna be wet. So I'm gonna sit here and let the dogs bark me to sleep down there at the farm. And I'll see you in the next.